I don't understand bad customer service. I don't. Yeah, what is your complaint, Ken? How can I help you?
Right.
Especially the good ones, you know. The ones
So while some people are looking at these particular individuals as ghetto, are weirdos, not ghetto.
Yeah, they call them weirdos or perverts and shit like that.
So while one perspective is looking at it, these persons as weirdos, on another perspective, these are people that are making provisions for you.
At the end of the day, these are people that are paying. I mean, well, how could you have the perception that, you know, you don't do that to your boss?
Do they all look the same?
No. And I mean, and there is a type, a preference for everybody. And region matters, you know. Some people like white girls, some people like small girls, big girls, thick girls. There's a flavor for everybody. Okay, everybody. What you think may not be a preference may be highly preferred. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. You know, some people that see me usually see me because I'm light skinned. Right. You know, they say I'm the closest thing to white. That appalled me because bitch, I'm not white. Right. What are you talking about? But
full of melanin.
You know, like, you know, I don't understand it all the time, but hey, it's what I've heard. You know, the exotic look, the foreign look.
Definitely exotic.
You know, I definitely get double backs with the eyes, you know, and I'll be like, damn, I look to that. I don't even in pajamas. Why are they? You know, but there's a preference. And I got a cousin, she a BBW. She easily like 250 to 75.
I think I saw her.
You know?
Yeah.
And he'd be like, oh,
cool
she must be cheap, you know, boom, boom, boom. Nah, baby, she cracked. She cracked 2, 3, 4.
So pause. Speaking of cheap, now rates. Is that something to discuss? Like, how does one come up with rates, and do rates fluctuate?
So rates fluctuate region-wise, just like taxes. You know, just like where you go to the East Coast, you go to the West Coast, and rates fluctuate by type of bitch. I'm just saying, you know, commodity, you know, and availability. So if you're in a town where all you see is white girls, you see a black girl. Excuse me, only black girl in town, her rates can be high rise because you know what? She ain't gonna be here, limited time only. Special edition. Boom. So it's if your bitch is in season or business minded, she's not gonna know this.
So this whole $40 thing, what is that about?
Oh my God.
What is the whole $40 thing? Please explain. Cause from my understanding, from me being on the other side of this, what does $40 get?
Not a motherfucking thing for me.
Yeah.
It might get you spit on.
Right.
But some.
There are some. Well, you know, we got to talk about this $40 because it went viral.
It's the crackheads, and it's probably the bitches that been getting beat on by their pimps really bad and wish me to get it. You know, niggas don't make it easy. But, baby, no. No.
Okay, so let's just say, so let's do this. We're not going to talk about you, but because of your affiliation and because of your experience, you know the race. Let's just say the small time girl that's out there. What's the if she's a decent worker? What's the minimum she can take home?
Nobody's getting less than 150. Minimum 120. Nobody's getting less than 150 for anything out there.
Right.
Okay, and then when a hoe be like, oh, I got 150 or 300 for just talking, the niggas like, yeah, right, baby, if that mouthpiece is quick like mine, yeah, we get a lot more than that just sitting there talking.
Right.
You know, hoeing is like acting.
It's like acting.
You get to be whoever you want to be, you know? And so if that bitch is seasoned and she got that get the gab, she can easily get 150 to 500 off one trick on the butt. Easy.
What's on the average? Is that a black man, Mexican man, white man, or can you even
honestly, it's gonna come from a black man.
Okay.
The second will be a white man. A Mexican man is probably gonna,
third place.
Negotiator type. You know.
He want to negotiate. Now I would think the black man would be the negotiator.
No, because real black men appreciate quality.
Gotcha.
And most of the clients that are black come from like Louisiana, East Coast, place like that. But they're not going to negotiate with you. If they want you, they're going to have you.
Right.
It don't matter what you say.
Right.
You know, and they're going to want to help you. And so that's why it's hard for me to see females who disrespect their clients and customers. Because if you're like me, I wouldn't be here without my clients and customers.
Right.
You know, this is the motherfuckers I call when I'm late on rent or when shit go bad.
So Nick could be sitting up and receive a damn postcard from you at some point.
Nick is gonna be the one that call me every month and say, "Hey, are you good?"
Yeah.
You know, Charles is gonna be the one to say, "Have you eaten this week? Like, what's your fridge looking like?"
Yeah.
You know, and that in my eyes is a provider.
That
you
is.
know, and if I was, I don't get it. Why would you, like, this is for the girls who got pimps. I'm sorry, I gotta say it.
Say it.
Like, all your tricks is it's your network, your support system, and you turn around and give something that they give to you to someone who wants what your most prized possession for free.
Wow.
It does not make sense because, like I said, even my dad was
This is not game
my
101.
dad is what,
this is advanced.
My dad is what he is, but you know what he always told me? It was a man was a provider. Like, you can't come to the men in my family for help if you got a man at home.
Right.
Because that is the man who took on the position of a provider. And if he's not doing his job, that means you chose wrong and you need to make a decision.
Right.
You know, so unless you could do for me as I can do for myself or better, then if I gotta be the man in the house, I should not have a man.
Right.
If I'm doing any masculine energy, then I should not have a man.
Let me pause you right there. So my last video, I spoke on feminine and masculine energy. Mm-hmm. And what you just said is so monumental. Fellas, I hope you heard what she said, and this is coming from what y'all say is a hoe, what y'all consider a bitch or a hoe or whatever the fact, whatever.
So whatever. But
this is straight up woman.
And it's a woman's viewpoint and perspective. And when men turn down a woman's perspective, you are a man. You could never be a woman. You could never understand us as a woman understands us. So if a woman is giving you the knowledge of a woman, take heed, because you can never come up with this yourself because you're not biologically inclined to. You are a man. I hate when my women friends be like, "Oh, he doesn't understand." He's never going to. He has a dick. He has testosterone. He is not your chromosome.
Right.
He cannot understand where you're coming from. Bitch, he's a man. Are you a man? Okay. We'll never understand why they eat chicken wings and watch football 5 days out of a week. Okay? And that's fine. That's not our job. Our job is to support. A man's job is to protect and provide. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I feel like men get mad at us for that. I remember I asked a nigga, I told a nigga I like flowers. He said, "Well, I like flowers too." I'm a girl. I'm a woman. You're a man. I feel like you're mad at me because God assigned gender. I feel like you want to be me. You know? And it's not my fault that God assigned you with your responsibilities.
Right.
He assigned me female. He assigned you male.
Right.
You know, if you got a problem with that, I think you should take it up with him.
So you're all female.
All female.
You don't play with girls?
My sexual preference is not women. I'm not attracted to women sexually, but
you play what you play.
Like, I like it. I'm just saying, like, you know, I like masculine energy. I'm all feminine. You know, maybe because I haven't been able to be in one with my feminine energy. You know, I don't really, I can't do too much.
That's going to take some cultivating.
You know, and plus I am a female, so I know females, and you, I'm going to leave that to y'all.
There it is.
You know, I can barely get a handle on myself.
Don't worry about
get a handle on myself. So, I mean, I'm not trying to take on the energy of no other woman. I can barely take care. You know, it's a lot for me. I'm just saying. You know?
There it is. There it is.
Much respect to these, and they, because, man, we is a handful.
Y'all are a handful.
We are. We're some
you are a handful.
Unstable
but you know what?
I'm just saying. We are.
Fellas, I'm hoping y'all have paid attention to just about every word that's coming out of this female's mouth, because she is 100% female, and if it's anything, you can learn a lot from this young lady. And I appreciate your femininity. I appreciate the fact that you stand on it.
It's the reason why God made us. Like, you know, as the positions that we were supposed to play, God, man, woman.